Okay, so this is our last video on percent proportion. Example 6. Sarah paid 7% sales tax on a new stereo. If Sarah paid $35 in sales tax, how much was the stereo? All right, so this is the kind of problem that everyone deals with in their life. So definitely a real application to life that people use on a daily basis, talking about sales tax when we're shopping. That's something very important to be able to figure out, not just for shopping, but when you're paying bills or when you're buying anything online or anything else. So she paid 7% sales tax. So 7% we know would be 7 over 100. Now the sales tax, the 7% sales tax. If Sarah paid $35 in sales tax, my $35 will go beside my sales tax of 7%. Since this does stand for, this is my tax. Then it says, how much was the stereo? So we're trying to find out 100% of the price of the stereo. So here's my 100%, and I do not know what the price was of the stereo before the tax. So again, 7% sales tax. Here's my 7%. I paid $35 in sales tax, so I'm matching up the $35. That is my tax. And then I want to know how much was the stereo. So the stereo would be 100% of the price before the tax was applied to it. Cross multiplying here. 7x equals 3,500. Divide both sides by 7. I'm going to get that x equals $500. So there's lots of different ways to figure out if an answer like this makes sense. There's lots of different ways to find sales tax on something. If I'm purchasing something that's $500 and I know that 7% of that, I multiply 7%, changing it to a decimal, times the $500 I'm purchasing of something, and I go through and I do that, I will get $35 for the tax. So to find tax on something, all you do is take the percent times the total amount. So 7% of 500, which means I'm multiplying 500 times 7%. I could also plug it back into the problem. The 35 over 500 equals 7 over 100. And do my cross products and make sure that they are equivalent. If I want to go and I just make the fraction, 35 out of 500, 35 that is tax over 500 that is total, and I divide that out, I will get 7/100, which when I multiply that by 100 comes out to 7%. So I have just proven many different ways that my answer of $500, 500 total dollars, I should include here for the stereo, because that is what I'm solving for, $500 for the stereo, and paying $35 tax on $500 would give me 7%. So the stereo's cost was $500. You're going to see a lot of problems like this, and we'll be doing a lot more practice in the next couple weeks talking about consumers when you shop for things or when you're buying things, because this is something that definitely applies to everybody's life. So stay tuned for many more problems that deal with this kind of everyday life situation.